Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Drea, and this is the Theowlsintuition. If you're new, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post new stuff. And if it resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. Thank you guys for all that y'all do. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes, donations. Thank you for all who have been booking readings with me. And if you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description, but I will never message you for a reading. So just be careful of the scammers out there. And my readings are 40% off until the end of August 2025. Take advantage of that if you feel called to. And as always, please be patient with me as I'm only one human being. Okay. All right. Not me cracking at human. I'm like, I'm not even human. I'm a soul. I'm a spirit. Anyway, what are we talking about today? We are talking about how do people perceive you? How do people perceive your energy mainly? Okay, but I'm sure how they perceive you is going to come out. All aspects of how you're being perceived shall come out. That's my intention. So yeah, just take what resonates and leave the rest. And we have 3 beautiful piles, and you can pick more than one pile if you feel called to. Pile number 1, which is the Star Tarot, or this Rainbow Obsidian. We have pile number 2, which is the Disney Villains deck, or this Cat Eye crystal. And then we have the Kunzite for pile 3 and the Tridevia deck. Yeah, Cat's Eye crystal. I don't know what's going on with me. Anyway, yeah, do what you need to do. You can pick more than one pile if you feel called to. I love you. Thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the pile that you pick. Bye. Hey, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You guys picked the Rainbow Obsidian and the Star Tarot. We'll get into that Rainbow Obsidian later, but if you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post new content. And if it resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. If you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description. I will never message you for a reading. Just be careful of scammers, and my readings are 40% off until the end of August 2025. All right, so take advantage of that if you feel called to, and please be patient with me. So we're going to get your current energy to see if this is even your pile. If this does not resonate, do what you need to do. Watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Do whatever makes you happy, baby. Okay, let's get it. Pile number 1's current energy, please. You are good enough. Wow, Virgo energy coming through. Someone's birthday could be in September or in this month coming up. Yeah, we have Sag energy coming through as well. December and November as well. So someone's birthday could be in December or November or September or August. So you guys are starting to look at the bigger picture. You're starting to look at your life differently. You're about to get really tunnel vision and really disciplined. And I feel like you're going to be prioritizing your habits, your self-love, self-care, your, routines. You're going to be staying disciplined. You're going to be staying focused. You're going to be kind of taking yourself away from people while still being of service to humanity. Okay, you're purifying your energy. You're purifying yourself. You're going to be active in the realms. Okay, you're going to be dreaming a lot. You need to make sure that you put crystals under your pillow and set the intention before you go to sleep. I also recommend you guys listen to subliminals either before you go to sleep, while you sleep, or in the morning when you wake up. I can't do it when I sleep. Some people can play it when they sleep, or they play it on like the sound bar and stuff, or the headphones. I like to just put my headphones in, my noise canceling headphones in the morning. Boom, that's me time. So I listen to my subliminals then, and they can still be absorbed into my subconscious. They work for me. I'm gonna be real honest. I feel like a lot of people who do subliminals, they say that they work. They work for me. I don't know. Some people it might not work for, but also if you don't believe it's gonna work, it's not gonna work. As you know, what you believe you can achieve. If you think something's not gonna work for you, I promise you it won't. But yeah, you're just realizing you are good enough, and yeah, you want to become better. All right, but I feel like you guys are getting out of this perfectionism or this overly critical energy, because you guys are very critical of yourself, right? And I feel like you're going to start traveling more, or there is a guide for you to just get outside or try new things and explore new things. And you also could be studying something new. I feel like you're going to be learning something new, studying something new. I don't know, learning from a new mentor. You're going to be dabbling into some kind of new wisdom or knowledge. Maybe someone's going back to school. Okay. But it's like you're creating a new vision for yourself, for your life, and you're still honed in on the vision that you had, but I feel like you're expanding it. You're not limiting yourself. You're allowing yourself to be the limitless being that you're meant to be. So if that resonates, let's get into your reading. All right, pile 1. Let's see. How are people perceiving your energy right now? Hope, depth, and evolution. First of all, your energy is bright. I mean, look at this. You shine bright. You stick out like a sore thumb. People perceive you as a big ass energy, bright ass energy, unique energy. Okay, but you're a reflector. And I think people notice this, all right, with this evolution, because their connection to you evolves depending on how how they act towards you. And I feel like people feel like you're a wish fulfillment. People perceive your energy as healing, hopeful, exciting, deep. People kind of judge you at first. They think like, oh, look at this big bright energy. Da, 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 da. They're probably whatever, right? Because we have Libra energy and Saturn energy, right? They either think you're basic, boring, or just like a pick-me, or somebody who's just like flirtatious or is nice to everybody. And yeah, you're nice to everybody until you're not. Until they give you a reason. And just because you're nice and kind and stuff doesn't mean that you're open. It's not a free-for-all. You're not going to just give everyone access, but you're courteous and you're kind, and that's how people are perceiving you, as flexible, as spontaneous. They don't know what energy they're going to get. They realize that's how they perceive your energy. It's very volatile. It's shifting. It's never the same. Constantly evolving. So it might seem dark to some, but then they see the light after, and then they're like, oh shit, this person's not a bad person. Or they see you as this light thing, and then they're like, oh yeah, it's so cute, and then they try to push your buttons, and then you bring out the claws, and then they're like, damn. My bad, kitty. What? Anyway, but they do perceive your energy as gentle, as someone who does not like unhealed people. I feel as though people perceive your energy as judgmental, high key. And you don't mean to be. I'm not saying that you are. This is a no judge zone, and I don't think that you guys are judgmental at all. You just judge people's character. You're not judging. The thing is, these people might feel like you're judgmental. They perceive your energy as judgmental, but I know what you're judging. You're judging people based off of their energy, okay? The way that they act, not because of them being this specific way, or their race or religion or whatever. You don't give a shit about that. Are you a good person? Are you being shitty? Because I'm gonna judge you if you're being a shitty person or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing good things, of course I'm gonna judge you. I'm not judging you because you're different. I'm judging you because of the way that you're acting. And that's how people are kind of realizing too. I feel like a lot of people are realizing things about you where it's like they misjudged you, pal one, and they're perceiving you in a whole new light. But people perceive you as conventionally attractive. They perceive your energy as attractive as well. They perceive you as you like to keep it surface level with a lot of people. You'll like to talk deeply with certain people, but I feel like if you don't align with people's energy, people perceive you as closed off. So if somebody is new, you're not going to talk about deep situations right away. You'll see like what they can take, because you can go real deep. Okay. You could be like very into conspiracy theories and very occult subjects. And you could even be into like certain philosophical things, and a lot of stuff, and you're like, I could talk about anything, but not everybody can talk about me and like what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? That's not talk about me. What the fuck? But yeah, well, I guess talk about you, because you don't really talk about yourself that much, because you're different, Pawan. I'm just gonna say, people perceive you as very different, very unique, and I can't explain it. How you are. Your mind operates differently than a lot of people, and only certain people get you. And the people who get you, you can have conversations for hours with, because y'all just ping pong off of each other. But other people, they'll leave you high and dry in conversations, and they expect you to carry the conversations, or they just expect you to listen to them talk about themselves the whole time and not even give you a chance to talk about anything. And then you're just going to be dry, and they're going to be like, wow, they're so boring in conversation. What do you mean? You didn't eat, bitch? You was talking to yourself the whole time. Okay, but that's how people perceive you, as somebody who can have deep and meaningful conversations, but you're choosy in regards to who you do it with. And some people have gotten both ends of the stick, and they realize like, oh, if I'm more open, or if I conversate about certain things and I don't keep it shallow or surface level, then I can kind of penetrate the wall of, you know, Pawan. Like Pawan opens up to me. The people perceive your energy as opening up to people gradually. Okay, your energy is very cutthroat. You will cut off anybody at any moment, but you need time to process people. You need time to feel people out. You're closed up until you get to know people, but people think you're mean, and they perceive you as mean until they realize like, oh, you're just kind of feeling it out. You didn't know if it was safe or not, you know. And then after, some people love you, they see you as light, and then others, they still hate you because you fired back with darkness, because all they spewed was darkness and you matched their energy. Whoa. So let's get some more. How do people perceive pile number 1's energy? Pile 1's energy. How do people perceive pile 1's energy? Yeah, very spiritual. Very spiritual. You could be a different culture too. You don't have to be. Even native or from South America. Argentina. Okay, singer. Okay, people perceive your energy as like the star of the show. Some people think you're performing, but this is who you are. You're emotional. You're outgoing. You're exciting. You're talkative. You're free-flowing. You hit people's hearts. People perceive your energy as love, harmonious, healing, tapped in, connected. Feels like nature. You feel like when I go on a hike and I just sit at the top of a mountain after a good hike, not only did I get that dopamine and all that serotonin from working out to get to the top, but now I get to see the fruit of my labor and see this beautiful view, and then soak in the healing energies from all the plant and vegetation around me, and then the sun is hitting me, and the wind, the breeze is keeping me cool, and it's just a perfect day in the spring, and I'm just like, what is life? That's what you feel like. That's what how your energy is perceived. Like, you gotta work to get this, but it feels so good when you get there, and it's worth it, and it's good for your health. That's how people perceive you, as like you're good for their mind, body, and soul. Like, people, you resonate with people's mind, bodies, and soul, and you ain't bad to look at either. So crazy work, I know. I'm sorry. We got Fool. They perceive you as funny, but they know that there's a lot of darkness or a lot that you've been through because of your humor. They know that you've been through a lot. People know that you may mask your pain with humor. We have rescuer. Yeah, like, you've been through a lot of shit, and, you know, no one rescued you. People perceive your energy, though, as somebody who could rescue them, though. Like, I feel like you rescue people, you help people. People perceive your energy as somebody who doesn't keep tabs on people, who isn't like tit for tat, who acts out of love with no expectations. People think that you do kind things or acts of service at first. Like, they perceive you as somebody who's doing it with an ill intent, right? They think that you're doing this to get something out of them, or you need something, or it's a manipulation tactic, because they just can't fathom somebody being nice. It just doesn't make sense for them. Why would you be nice? Why would you give that to me? Why would you do that for me? What's your reason? What do you want? What are you doing? What are you doing behind it? You know what I'm saying? Make people get paranoid. People start to get paranoid because of your energy, because they're perceiving you as somebody who expects something, or somebody who's doing something for whatever reason, because they just don't think that they forget that there's actually good people in the world. I'm sorry, it is rare. Pal 1. And again, like, you are a good person, but you're closed off at first, and you have your RBF, and you have your boundaries up, and that's what be throwing people off. What else? How do people perceive their energy? I'm gonna move this. We got Miracle. People perceive your energy as ultimately love. Like, I can't make this up. The green energy, the heart right here, miracle. You're a dream come true. People perceive your energy as miracle energy. You're a miracle. You're a walking miracle. What's the back say? Street. Okay? Your old friends are jealous. This is so funny. Look at this. Look. Your old friends are jealous because of the energy that they're perceiving you in right now. But yeah, we also have street, circulation, sports. Yeah, excitement, like new things. Like you go on a new block, you go to a new strip, you go to your first game at a stadium, okay? Your first basketball, baseball, football game. The energy is electric. It's overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? People perceive your energy as overwhelming. You have a big ass energy. Woo! But also they perceive your energy as bougie. Why I say it like that? No nonsense. You don't take shit. What else? Tell us more. What is this animal shaman? We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're attractive. Pile 1. We have the 7 of Wands. The 2 of Cups. Yeah, so some people perceive you as their dream partner. They perceive your energy as the energy that they could live a lifetime. I said love. Love? Okay, people perceive you as an angel, an earth angel, someone who's divine. Someone who, is just out of the box. Someone who just laughs and is fun, but has boundaries. People perceive your energy as confident, charismatic, intuitive, free-flowing, a lot of laughter. People perceive you as this ball of light and ball of energy who they just want to spend time with because it's a miracle to know you and it's a miracle to experience your love. But they feel like you're hiding a lot of darkness behind all this. That's why you have these boundaries. What's blocking? What are you blocking? What are you hiding in the cave? You know what I'm saying? That's what people really want to know. They perceive your energy, again, like I said, mysterious, but they feel like you're hiding secrets and they perceive you as like a secret keeper of knowledge and wisdom and stories for days. Like they want to know. People want to know what you've experienced because I don't know. I don't know why, but they know that you've lived. Let's close you out with some tarot. I can't make this up. At the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Like, people really do perceive you as love. There is, like, an unconditional love. Ace of Wands. Queen of Cups. Yep. Someone perceives your energy as very seductive. I heard sultry. You make people want to get intimate. Your energy makes people who are attracted to you want to get intimate with you automatically. They're like, damn, I tear that up. Wow. Okay. But yeah, people perceive your energy as a new beginning, as something that they desire, as like the ultimate fulfillment with the 9 of Cups here. But they perceive your energy in such a high light that it makes them insecure. So people perceive you as this beautiful desire, this amazing young-minded, young-hearted, but still extremely wise and intelligent and strong and lucky person who's also been through heartbreak, experienced a lot of, dissatisfaction in their life. All right. People perceive you as somebody who's went through a lot and still, even when you experience lows, you're still always coming back out as this beautiful, loving. You always come back to love. No matter what happens, you always come back to love and you end things with love. And people do perceive you as that. Like we were talking about earlier, like how you cut people off. People perceive you as somebody who cuts off people with love. You let go with love. You're not doing anything out of spite. You're not going to talk shit. You're just going to leave it at that. You'll be like, hey, no hate, but I gotta go. That's it. And people perceive you as somebody who has been heartbroken. They perceive your energy as something deeper than the light and bubbly energy. Okay. They perceive you as curious as well. Your energy is or maybe they're curious about your energy, but they also perceive you as someone who is curious, okay? I feel like they can sense you looking or like you're observant. People perceive your energy as observant And I don't know why I heard omniscient. I don't even know what that means. I can't. Anyway, what else? Yeah, you have a powerful ass energy. You stand out. You're strong. You're transformative. You transform lives. They perceive your energy as life-changing. You have a life-changing energy, pile 1. But yeah, people want to date you. People perceive you as like their dream partner or somebody they could work under or work for. Like you would be their dream boss, or you are someone's dream boss. Like you're the best boss they ever had, or the best coworker, or the best crew. Like, I don't know, there's somebody, like, some work aspect coming through in regards to, like, yeah, there's people who feel lack because of you being so good at your job, and then others who are not good, or the people who half-ass, they are threatened by you, okay? Because remember, your energy is threatening. But other people, they really genuinely appreciate you because you match their energy. You hold the load, you know what I'm saying? Wow. I gotta say that people really do sexualize you, because my mind went very dirty when I said that, and I was like, damn. So people perceive your energy very sexually. Like, a lot of people can feel your sensual energy. You are a healer, okay? You have healer energy, and unfortunately that also, because you know the sacral chakra is connected to our sexual drive. So yeah, and you're conventionally attractive. You have your shit together. Just people perceive you as all around goals, Pal 1. So you might not even appreciate yourself, but I think you are learning, because in your current energy, we did have the you are good enough. So you are learning that you're the shit, and that's how people perceive you, as the shit. And they really do love you. Like, people love your energy and perceive you as love. But that's what we're going to call it, my beautiful Pal 1s. I love you. Thank you for watching, and hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye. What's up, Pal 2? Pal 1 was dope. I can't wait to see what comes out for you guys. You guys picked this cat's eye crystal. We'll get into that a little bit later in the Disney Villains tarot deck. The Villains tarot deck. Yeah, so if you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every single time I post new content. And if it resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. And if you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description. I will never message you for a reading. Just be careful of scammers. And my readings are 40% off. You could be seeing 222 a lot. Until the end of August 2025. So take advantage of that if you feel called to, and be patient with me. Okay, thanks. What's Pile 2's current energy? We're going to see if this is your current energy. If this doesn't resonate, do what you need to do. Watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Just do whatever makes you happy. Pile 2's current energy. I hope I didn't say Pile 1. Sorry. Pile 2's current energy. Yeah, some of y'all definitely could have come from Pile 1. So I feel like you're gonna go through an emotional surge within this next week, and it's not sorry, and it's not because of any like pain. It's you purging. You're going through an emotional purge, but it's like a release where it's like, you know, those cries where you just cry and you don't know what you're crying about, then you just feel 10 times lighter. You just feel good. You need a good cry, and there's some kind of I think you might watch a movie, or someone might tell you something, or it's just gonna happen, or you're gonna think of something, but you're gonna purge and really feel emotional, okay? And I feel like it's gonna help you to, you know, be more bold in your life, and you're releasing things that were blocking you, you know, because I feel like a lot of the pain that you went through was pain because of your power. You went through pain to keep you down. People wanted to make you subservient. People wanted you to be of servitude. People wanted you to bow down to them. People didn't like how big your energy was, and people wanted you to be small. People wanted you to hate yourself. People wanted you to be miserable. They didn't want you to be the way that you were, because you were of this peace and love, and they were not happy about that. So what did they do? They attacked you. And now, years later, okay, months later, you are gonna purge all that residual. You've done healing for this stuff, but there's like residual energy that's still a little left over, and you're going to purge that. And it's like you're going to see clearly. You're going to see the whole picture of life again. You're going to see everything. You're going to get downloads. You're going to have new goals come in. You're going to have new targets. And you're going to no longer be a target. You had a target on your back because of your light. But now it's like you have, I'm seeing, I don't know why I'm seeing this, but I'm seeing like somebody with like endless harpoons, like a belt of harpoons around them. And they're just spinning. But they're shining so much light. And then people are trying to get at them. And they're getting like cut by the harpoon. So it's like that's and I don't know why I'm seeing that, but that's crazy visuals. What the fuck? So that's like your energy. I feel like that's what you look like energetically. You're this earth angel. You're in all white. You're shining brightly. People are trying to attack because they're like moths to a flame, but in a negative way. And they're getting stabbed by your harpoons, which are a necessary thing that you set up for yourself, your energetic protections. And it's like, damn, now they can't attack you. You don't have a target on your back anymore. Yeah, you'll still have these little projections here and there, but no gangs are going to try, because you got attacked by people like all at once. Like it was never individual, because you could take on one person, and even when it was groups of people, you still held your own. Okay, but that's how they felt like they needed power. We need more than one person to attack this person because they're too strong. So if that resonates, geez, let's get into your reading. Wow. All right, pile 2, let's get into it. The cat side. So we have agility, intuition, and protection. So people feel like your energy is very protective. I heard a protective bubble. You're also very agile. You have black cat energy, which is funny. I was only thinking about the cat because the agility, but now I'm thinking about it because it literally says cat's eye, bitch. So you give off black cat energy. And if you don't know what black cat energy is, it's kind of like, you know how cats, like, yeah, they want attention sometimes, but they're choosy. They're independent. That's you. People perceive your energy as independent. Somebody who is choosy. You know, you could pet me for 2 seconds, but then if you get on my nerves or I get overstimulated, I will attack you. Why am I seeing that scene from Easy A? Penn Bradley, when he's the beaver and he's like, I don't know why I'm seeing that. That could be relevant for somebody. Maybe someone likes the show You as well. I'm also seeing another show. It was a movie, actually. John Tucker Must Die. I don't know why. Those are like so old and so random. Maybe someone just watched one of those. If you did, let me know in the comments, because that's funny. Or it's relevant. I don't know. Maybe that was one of your favorite scenes, or that shit made you laugh because he's just like. And Penn Bradley's in that other show, movie too. So maybe you like him. I don't know. Maybe your energy is like him. Okay, he's a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart, but you know. He's very intelligent. He's even into astrology and stuff, but he has his dark side too, and his darkness. And it's like either you love him or you hate him. You know what I'm saying? There's no in between. And I feel like that's how people perceive your energy. Is like some people just hate you and some people love you. There's no in between, and you kind of just accept it and you know it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all know. But people perceive your energy as big, powerful, loud. They perceive you as somebody who, like, you catch people's eyes, okay? And you ward off energies. You protect energies. People want to get away from you if they're like, you know, I don't know. You scare off the weirdos, the creeps. I feel like you're the type of person, like, you guys are so funny. My clairvoyance is acting up with y'all. I like it. I'm seeing a video of this lady acting crazy so that men don't hit on her. You know what I'm saying? She's walking home at night and she's like, hello, like acting like she's like a zombie or like on drugs or something so that men don't hit on her. So they don't try to attack her. Like, that's the kind of energy that I feel like you guys are. Yeah, look, unforeseen danger coming your way. You guys like... Some people think you're dangerous, or people feel like you're evil or something because of you having this like darkness to you, or like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? He was like, they think you have an alter ego. What is it? Heckle and Jive? What? Wow, Heckle and Jive. What is it? I'm not Hansel and Gretel. Shit. You know what I mean. Hyde and Jekyll. Jesus. Jekyll and Hyde. Wow. You guys are funny. I like you. I don't know who you are. You're dope. But yeah, you're fast. You're quick. People view your energy. They perceive your energy as like quick. You get things done quickly. You pick up on things quickly. You move quick. You talk quick. You get a lot of shit done. You on go. That's how people perceive your energy. Is like, I got shit to do, places to go, people to see. People feel like you're in your power. Okay. But people know that you have enemies. Okay. But people view you as someone who progresses past your competition, your enemies. Like, you have no enemies, but people see you have enemies, and people perceive you as somebody who's so much in their power that your enemies are irrelevant. You don't see them. They're behind the wall. You're in the castle. Like, you're the king, you're the queen, and yeah, you have a lot of haters, but you're the ruler of the kingdom, so that doesn't matter. You know, you have your accolades and your peeps supporting you that fuck with you, and they overpower those competitors. But yeah, people perceive your energy as someone who, yeah, look, it literally says opening the crown chakra. Like, you're tapped in. Okay, you're intuitive, you're psychic. You could be a psychic, you don't have to, but people view you as somebody that they want to get to know, they want to talk to. They feel like you could have engaging conversations. They feel like they could ask you for advice. They feel like you would put them on the right path. That's how people perceive your energies. Even though you have a lot of shadows, they feel like you definitely are the type of person who is like someone who's misjudged, like the person who looks like they would be evil but is not evil. Okay, and I just think you wear dark energy. Like, wear dark energy. Maybe you have protective dark energy around you, or you just wear black, or like, I don't know, you're tapped into your duality, and people like are taken aback by it. Or maybe your dark side or your darkness has been showing out a little bit more, and people are kind of like, oh shit, you're being more calculated. And that's how people are perceiving you, as like more calculated, paying attention. You're clocking shit and you're acting accordingly. And some people are triggered by it, so they're calling you evil, or like, that's my enemy, that's my comp, they're my competition, that's an op. You know what I'm saying? What else? How do people perceive pile 2's energy? How are people perceiving pile 2's energy? Traveler, on the go, adventurous, exciting. Like, you are an experience. They view you, they perceive your energy as an experience. Yeah, look, the captain of the ship. Like, you're the king, you're the queen, you're the leader. You're making decisions, you're the boss. You're not giving a shit about nobody else. You're not worried about any competition because you have no competition. That's how people perceive your energy. Like, so powerful, you're the overall winner. You're the winner chicken dinner. Okay, but yeah, you're a traveler, you're curious, you're excited, but you're quick to turn your back on anything that's not giving you a joyous experience. If it's not making you happy, if it's chaotic, if it's bullshit, you'll turn the fuck around. You're aware too. You're like those type of people, like, if you see some shit popping off at the end of the road, you're the type of person like, I'll go the long way. I ain't going through all that shit. Fuck that. Your intuition will tell you, danger, danger. You're aware. You're very aware. You have this ability to avoid situations, and that's how people perceive you, as somebody who gets the fuck out of Dodge. You dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. All right? If you ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby, okay? You could also, people perceive you as somebody who watches you consume a lot of content. You know a lot of shit, but I feel like you watch a lot of stuff. You could be into the arts, or music, shows, movies, everything. I just feel like you consume a lot. Okay. You also could be a foodie. As I said, consume a lot. But we have angel. Yeah, people perceive you as an angel. People perceive you as an angel. Always helping people. Guiding people. A blessing to people. But then we, the angel and the devil, we got the bully. Yeah, like, when you stand up for yourself, you intimidate people. Your energy is perceived as intimidating, because you're not going to let people bully you, and then you bully back, and then people are like, oh my god, this person's so mean. I think people genuinely don't think that they're being mean until they get their energy reflected back to them from you. And then at first they play victim, but then they see that you're this angel, and they can't play victim. Yeah, Like, they're misleading in the beginning. They're kind of like, no, they're an ass. Like, why are they being so, like, why would you be so rude? But then they're seeing how you interact with other people and you're this angel and you walked away from them and they're kind of realizing like, oh shit, yeah, maybe it was me. Maybe I'm the problem. All right, let's see what else. How do people perceive pile number 2's energy? Yeah. I said it. You know, sometimes I'm a little psychic. Not all the time. Anyway. Yeah, investigative, curious, I'm telling you, but you ain't scared to be in the, look at where this place is, like haunted, low key. Like, you are free flowing, you're not scared, you're fearless. People perceive your energy as fearless, motivated, you're a leader. We literally had the leadership over here, decisive, you're tapped in. People are very unaware of how powerful you are until they step to you with this bully energy. And then they realize, like, oh my God, this is an angel who's protected by angels. You know what I'm saying? But you're independent. Okay, there's something about your hair coming through as well. People really love your hair. I know it's not like what we're talking about here, but there's something about your hair. Like, your hair obviously has energy. And, I don't know, you could have really big hair or free-flowing hair, wild, beautiful hair. It gets people's attention and people love your hair. So, yeah, but you're the one that people look for because you are unique. Your perspective would be, people are curious about how you feel about things. They want to pick your brain, okay? People perceive you as somebody to get advice from, like I was saying. But also they want to know, like, oh, what's your favorite show? Or like, because they feel like you like nice things, or you would be the type of person who has good opinions, you know? That's how people perceive you. Like, oh yeah, this person would know, like, oh, what should I wear to this? Or, you know, saying, which car should I get? Like, people want to ask you, like, oh, what would you do? What would Jesus do? That's how they feel about you. They perceive your energy as that. What would Jesus do? What would Pao Tu do? Okay, like... I'm just saying. That's very interesting. Traveler, what's that about? Queen of Coins. Yeah, like, they perceive you as the type of energy who would rather spend money on traveling and adventure and experiences than, you know, other shit. Like, I'm not saying you don't buy your shit, but you buy your shit. Like, you know, you'd rather, like, save some and then go on vacation. 5 of Swords. Ace of Wands. The Angel. 5 of Swords. You're the cat again. Look, the cat with the spotlight. Yeah, people perceive your energy as very threatening to those who are selfish. Because, like, all right, there's this aspect to you where you're just, like, you're kind, you're generous, but you will turn your back or you will bring out the claws. You'll scratch people if they overstep. And then they, you know, they play victim, get all pessimistic and shit and try to make people think that you're not this angel and that you're this bully, like I said. But people try to spotlight your darkness, but your light is just too bright. You know, like, they can't. We have this duality too with the white horse and then her in all black. So it's very, yeah, you know who you are. So, and yeah, they picked a side. Pick a side, bitch. Which you want, the angel or the devil? Because I just saw the Queen of Swords. Yeah, like, you could either get the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Swords. You choose, okay? You could either get the horse or the gator. Pick one, bitch. Like, that's what you're gonna get. Those are the choices. So, independent. That's how I feel you are. Do you want to get bit or you want to ride? 9 of Cups. Interesting. Page of Swords. And you get it again. Yeah. So people perceive your energy as a star, as someone who needs to be seen, a celebrity. You have celebrity energy. You're very popular. You're very loved, even though you're hated just as much, which is what it is. It's all projections. And then the people who hate you, they love you too. So it's kind of like it makes them crazy. People perceive your energy as overwhelming. It makes people get crazy. It makes people go in their head. I heard some people are feral for you, Pao Tu. But a lot of people have competition because they're so tainted and so poisonous, and they see you in this 9 of Cups energy, Queen of Coins energy, and they're in this 5 of Swords energy, so they try to attack the angel. Yeah. Maleficent. Also giving evil queen, like, you know what I'm saying? Jealous. Who's the fairest of them all? Not me? Oh, let me go take out Paltu since it's the fairest of them all. I ain't got no competition. No, you're the one with... Paltu's the one with no competition. You clearly have competition because you're trying to take them out. Even though you just said you have no competition. Make it make sense. Let's close you out with some tarot. Damn. All right, pile 2. So people definitely perceive you as someone who gatekeeps their energy because you've been through a lot and now you have to be cold and calculated before you can lay it out all on the table. You used to wear your heart on your sleeve and people perceive you as someone who does not do that, and it's not because you're mean, it's just because of experience. People know you're wise, people know that you've experienced a lot of traumatic things. You could even have PTSD and people could perceive your energy as that. Like people could see it or see the triggers, certain things happen or the way that you react and stuff. They can see the PTSD or CPTSD. You know, they can see it. It comes out and people perceive you as somebody who, you know, you don't let that stop you from living. You don't let your past hold you back from what you deserve. And your past... You know, like I know that it's like subconscious, but some of it is conscious because some people know that you had, like, you either talked about it or they can just tell. But you don't look like what you've been through, and people perceive your energy as very deep, like an iceberg. And they perceive you as someone who's goal-oriented, someone who's always learning, always becoming better, very mysterious, very magical. They perceive your energy as magical. Like... They know that either you do magic or you just have such a powerful energy that your energy just shifts them and shifts people. Like they can feel themselves changing on some type of level when you come into contact with them. And this is everyone, like strangers. I'm like, it's crazy. 4141, someone could be 41. You could be seeing 555 or you could be 55. But at the end of the day, people perceive your energy as fun. Something to be celebrated. And calculated just keeps coming through, like you're very calculated. And we have the King of Swords over here too, but we also have the 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, the Tower. Like people perceive you as somebody who has been through the ringer, which is funny. I think in the collective, I was talking about how like I become numb to chaos, and it's not numb. It's just I've acclimated to it. It's like I just, you know, I handle chaos nicely, which is, I don't like chaos, but if it happens, I don't freak out and I take a breath and I know how to handle it. And I feel like that's the kind of energy that you guys have, and that's how people perceive your energy, as somebody who can just handle situations, handle themselves. You handle your own, you're put together. People perceive you as an energy that is put together, calm, ready for action, though. Someone who can like wear multiple hats. Someone who will walk away or fight if needed, but you choose your battles wisely. They view you as a very strategic energy, a very strategic soul. Someone who, you know, had to deal with the witches, okay, the evil people, the people who were out on a witch hunt for you, like had to deal with everyone coming at you. It just, some people see it. Like people can see you getting attacked. People can see the dirty looks. People can see it. And then they don't understand, but then after they understand and they're confused as to like, why are people like being weird? You know what I'm saying? Like this person's actually dope. You know, at first they think, you know, I don't know, you just come off like it's like people would think that you're this witch, right? Looking like that, but this is you're the queen. You know, she's the evil queen, but you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like you're not the evil queen, but you could get evil if you need to, and evil would be mean, you know? But yeah, people feel like you're disciplined, you're sure-footed, you have this sure-footed energy to you. Okay. What the fuck? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. They view you as somebody who's very sure of themselves. Even though you might not even be sure of yourself, you have this sure-footed energy to you. People perceive your energy as boss. You have a boss-ass energy. But you're patient, motivated, powerful, abundant, but been through a lot. So that's what we're gonna call it, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pile number 2s. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, what's up, Pile 3? It's me, Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. You guys already know that. Welcome to your reading. Anyway, you guys picked this kunzite, so we'll get into that later. And the Tridevia deck. If you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post new content. And if it resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. You guys could be seeing 444 a lot. Okay, for sure. But yeah, if you're new, you know, welcome and thank you guys for being here. My readings are 40% off until the end of August 2025. We're going to get your current energy to see if this is even your pile. If this doesn't resonate, you can do what you need to do. Watch another pile, watch another reader, watch another reading. Do whatever makes you happy. Now my little glitch. All right, pile number 3, current energy. And for those who watched the whole reading, I send you extra love today. Thank you. Because I know some of you guys, you watch all 3 piles because you just like to vibe out with me. And it's fun hanging out. And I appreciate that. So, wow. Bang, bang, bitch. The energy is gaining momentum. Clarify. Immediately. Ooh, new adventures, new energies, more momentum. They can't tell me with the High Priestess over here, because if they tell me, your mind will start to fight it, you know, because you do have your logical side as well. All right, but something that you've been holding your vision on is going to have momentum and luck is going to be on your side, aka whatever project. I heard project in my head, so you could be working on a project, or this could be your business or something you're working on at work. It's like, I don't know, whatever this is, right? Let's use social media. If you have social media, it's like when you post and stuff, you get a certain amount of views, You have a vision of getting to, you know, 100K followers, and, you know, you can't if you don't reach more people, but you've kept posting regardless, right? So you've kept working on this project or whatever this is, this business, and you didn't let the results not coming in stop you. You held your vision, and now the energy is going to gain momentum. You're going to start to receive what has been, you know, delayed, what hasn't been able to come in regards to whatever this venture is, whatever this project is. It's going to have you so excited. You're going to be delighted, and you're going to be really in your power. A new flame is going to be lit in your heart in regards to this success, because it's going to be something to give you that confidence to keep going. Because maybe some of y'all was like, maybe I should just give up, or like maybe I should try something else, or maybe I should just do this differently. But then you're going to start to get results because they don't want you to change up. You can change what you're doing, but they don't want you to change up the whole course. You're on the right course, you're on the right path, but you just need to, you know, go around this divot. There's a hole, so you have to take the side path to get to where you're meant to go. So if that resonates, let's get into your reading. Okay, pile 3, kunzite. Okay, so I heard Kimmy in my head. Kimberly. Love, femininity, and transition. Okay, a lot of you guys could be women. You don't have to be. You could just be more soft in your feminine energy, or just more loving. I just feel like people perceive your energy as lighthearted, feminine, okay, creative, emotional, caring, compassionate. You help people through tough situations. People perceive your energy as someone who helps people when they're going through heartbreak, helps people when they're going through transitions, when they're growing through changes, but I meant to say going through changes. But yeah, like you help people to heal. When you're around people, people really feel loved. Like, people perceive your energy as genuine. You care. You care a lot. You have a big heart, whoever you are. And I feel like you have a high vibration. People perceive your energy as expansive, authentic, free, light, expressive. You surround yourself with love. You act out of love, and you protect yourself, even with love, which I was getting that in another pile. But you are the type of person who, you know, you do gotta make sure you're aware of energy vampires and who you give your energy to, because you are this beautiful, sensational energy that people want to drain and absorb. And yeah, But people view you as somebody who does not like people who are lazy. They perceive you as someone who hates complainers, hates lazy people, hates people who don't like people who sit in their shit. If you're not trying to do better, be better, or find a solution or accept it, shut the fuck up and go. Get the hell out of my way, because I'm not dealing with this. Like, you don't have the patience for people who are negative. Okay, you are all love and you are still dualistic just like the other pile, and you're the type of person where it's like, you know, you're not going to get involved. You're not even going to mirror back shit. You're just going to move the fuck away. You're going to be like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm out of here. And you'll dip, like, gone. Okay? Because you don't have time. That's how people perceive your energy, as somebody who doesn't have time to fuck around. You have a mission and you want to do things that you love. You want to be around people that, you know, love you and that you love, and you want to experience love. You don't want to deal with any of this other shit. You acknowledge the other shit, but that you are making a conscious choice to not get sucked into people's shit. And that's how people perceive you, as somebody whose energy is sacred to them, and they will not overextend themselves or overspend it. Your energy is your currency. That's how people perceive your energy, as currency. Expensive. You're expensive. Okay, people gotta pay the price. Okay, pay the piper. But no matter what phase of life you're in, you're supportive, you're loving. Okay, even when you're going through shit, you're the type of energy to give the shirt off your back to people. Let's see though, how do people perceive pile 3's energy? Or how else? How are they perceiving pile 3's energy right now? How are people perceiving pile 3's energy right now? Doctor, the healer. Like I said, yeah, you're a healer. You look for treatments. You look for solutions. You're compassionate. You're kind. You could give a lot of advice. Someone could actually be a doctor or a surgeon. You don't have to be. But yeah, you're extremely intelligent. You're always seeking knowledge. People view you as somebody who is always just getting better, always has a lot of information. They perceive your energy as, you know, Pandora's box. Like, you don't know what's going to come through for pile 3, because there's just so much that they've acquired in their life, so much that they've experienced, that you can get a plethora of different answers for different situations, and you'll never know where the hell this person got this information from. It could have been from a video, it could have been from a friend, it could have been from a book, it could have been from their own experience. You'll never know unless they tell you. Like, that's how people like perceive your energy, as like unknown, deep, a gray area. Okay, it's not black and white with you. Even though you are dualistic, you're a gray area, you know, because you mix the black and the white. I'm sorry, I'll stop. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, that's how, and I know you do, because I feel like this is you, you know? You get what I'm saying, because you are the gray area. Okay, people also could perceive you as moody sometimes as well. They perceive your energy as moody or shifting. Kind of similar to another one. Always shifting, always changing. You know what you're going to get today. Okay? What else? How do people perceive pile 3's energy? Messiah. Yeah. Humility. Serving humanity. Yeah, you're a messenger. You're of service. As I say that, we got the Samaritan. You're a good Samaritan. Okay? You'll help people, but not to your detriment. Okay? You will help people, but not to your detriment. And you've learned that. You had to learn that. You acquired that wisdom. Okay? This was not something that you knew off the gate. You were a people pleaser. And people perceive your energy as still someone who is helpful, who is a healer. But yeah, you ain't giving it out for free no more. It's expensive. Like I said, that's so funny. Okay, you don't depreciate either. When you go out of somebody's life, you know how like cars, they depreciate, their cost depreciates once they roll off the lot. Once you roll off the lot, your price goes up. Okay. Okay, what else? How do people perceive pile 3's energy? Apple. Wise as hell. Duh. I mean, we already know. Yeah, you're wise. You're tempting. Your energy is tempting. There is something interesting about you, pile 3. Very interesting. We have flame energy coming through with the bonfire as well. You could be fun. You could like to sing and dance, but people perceive your energy as home. Because you live from your heart. So people perceive your energy as home, as transformation, joy. They also perceive your energy as very sexual, very healing. We were talking about that earlier. You're a healer. But people are thirsty for you. You make people sweat. Your energy makes people sweat. People perceive your energy as nerve-wracking because it makes people nervous. Okay? Because they're so drawn to you. They feel safe, but then they get nervous because they get in their head. It's like their heart is like drawn to you. This is what I feel. Like people are drawn to you and then immediately they're like, oh my God, I love this person. This person feels like home. Or like, I want to make love to this person. I want to date this person. This person is a key person. Look, because we have key person, okay? And I feel like people view you as somebody who can help them address problems in their life. Because again, you're a problem solver. You're able to adjust. You're the adjuster. You come in, all right? You're the consultant for people. You're the life's consultant for people. And that's how people perceive your energy. Because you have a lot of wisdom, okay? We have reader and writer. You could definitely be a writer. Or you just like to read. You consume a lot of energy, but you consume a lot of energy. You're a good storyteller, okay? Creative. But your communication skills are amazing. An amazing communicator. They perceive your energy as someone who is able to communicate in a compassionate, intelligent, clear and concise, straight to the point manner. And that's how people perceive your energy. But yeah, people sweat you. People are tempted by you. People want to take a bite out of you. Good God, they want to read every page of your book. Let's close you out with some tarot. I didn't even clarify, so we're going to clarify and then we're going to close you out with some tarot because I'm over here getting ahead of myself. I just feel like I said a lot. But doctor, what's this doctor? Page of Cups. Yeah, you know what's crazy is that people perceive you as younger than you are. They perceive your energy as very young, lighthearted. It doesn't matter how old you are. People assume because of your energy that you're younger than you are because that's just how your energy is. You have this lighthearted, fun, playful energy. What is this Messiah? The moon. Mysterious. You incite fear in people. Because you're this holiness. You are the light. But also people love the moon. People love to look at the moon, all right? We love a full moon. I worship her. 4 of Cups. Yeah, but people perceive you as someone who is like a lone wolf. You have this energy of being closed off, independent, will reject to protect. You know, apple. The apple of my eye. Oh, 10 of Swords. Death. Endings. Yeah, people perceive your energy as heartbreaking energy. You would break their heart. They want to be your friend, but like, oh my God, the death! As I said, literally death, because it said death over here, but then we have death over here. That's funny. 10 of Pentacles. Abundant. You have an abundant energy, but hermit. You're very low key. You're the lone wolf. You're the popular loner. People perceive you as somebody who has experienced a lot of endings, a lot of betrayal, and now you'd rather do it alone. And again, you don't take shit. You don't fuck around. You'd rather dip up out of there. Go ahead. You've learned. You've read this book. You've seen this. You've already seen this story. You're not doing it again. And that's how people perceive your energy, as somebody who's not repeating patterns, not repeating cycles. You're not repeating the same lesson. Absolutely not. I've been here before. I'm aware of it. I'm not doing it again. Let's close you out with some tarot. Okay, pile 3. You gotta understand, a lot of people love you. Regardless of how people treat you, a lot of people love you. So how do people perceive your energy? I don't know, I just felt like saying that. But people perceive your energy as addicting. Okay, people get addicted to your energy. You have an overwhelming, powerful energy. We were getting that. It's also very potent. It also makes people feel things in their body, good or bad. So you give people a visceral kind of reaction with your energy. Let's just say that. People view your energy as, you know, a busybody, I guess you could say. You're always on go. You always have something to do. You have this success-driven energy, this private energy, this powerhouse energy. Cold, calculated, but still kind and compassionate and loving. All in one. How are you everything and nothing at the same time? Crazy, right? Like, you are who you are, and that's how people perceive your energy, is just like someone who makes them feel at home and makes them feel like it's okay to be me. People view you as someone that they can talk to. They look up to you. People perceive your energy as some type of energy to look up to. Like, they place your energy on a pedestal. They view your energy as an investment. They view you as an investment, honestly, and they perceive your energy as something that is, again, wealth, abundant, worth it, something that, like, to die for, I heard. Like, your energy is what people desire. People want to be around you. People want to experience you. People want to gloat about knowing you. People want to show you off. People perceive your energy as, like, designer, as, like, you know, I don't know. I'm just getting like somebody wanting to show off like a designer bag, or a millionaire showing off their sugar baby, or like, I don't know what this is. It's so weird. I don't know. But like, people want to show you off to the world. That's how people perceive your energy, as a worldwide experience. Like, people, like, I feel like you might be very known or very popular, but people view your energy as, you know, ever changing, never know what you're going to get, very passionate, very exciting, very driven, very motivated, very intelligent, can fix things, the problem solver, very intuitive as well, very balanced, a hard worker. You're the type of person who, you know, you put up or shut up. You walk the walk and you talk the talk. You do it all. You have it all. You are that person. And, you know, it's very intimidating. And some people hate that they want you. Some people hate that they love you, but you have a lot of love, and you are just a master. You're a master of disaster, baby. Like, I don't know, but with the Tower here, you definitely, your energy gives people a physical reaction. Like, your energy is jarring. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo, people can feel you walk in the room, and that's how people perceive your energy, as shifting, a shifter. They don't know how to explain it. Some people don't like it because they don't believe in the esoteric. So when you come around, being this magical bubble of energy that people can't deny and feel your magic, you cause people to have ego deaths because it's unreal. Your energy is unreal, Pile 3. Magical, mystical, powerful, balanced, and very sensational. It's like a vortex. You draw people in. People just want to talk to you. People want to experience you. People want to touch you. Like, that's the kind of energy that you have. I'm seeing like Michael Jackson in a concert, and you know, when they get close to the crowd and everyone's like, ah! They're like grabbing at him and stuff, and like trying to take him into the crowd and shit. Like, that's how people feel about your energy, and you might have no idea, but you're gonna start to see that's how people are perceiving your energy, because a lot of people are gonna start approaching you. They cannot hold back any longer. Like, people are gonna want to talk to you for days, and you're gonna get triggered because, one, you don't have time. And you don't have like the capacity to hold on to people's energy that much, or to give that much energy out to people as people want, and then people are going to get triggered. So that's just a warning. Like, guys, like, you know, don't get upset when people get triggered because of your boundaries, but make sure you're holding your boundaries, because you might get lost in conversations, because you're going to be connecting with people who like match your energy too. And it's not like toxic or anything. It's not energy vampires, but you know, you have work that you need to do, and there could be distractions, you know, and it's like all fun and dandy, but you also got your mission, you know? So balance is key for y'all, but you guys know that. But just a reminder, just a gentle reminder. But yeah, people really love you, and people view you as an opportunity. Your energy is perceived as an opportunity for a whole new world, a whole new life, a whole new light, a healing, whatever. I don't know. Some people want to use your energy because they perceive your energy as something that's like liquid gold. Like, I'm hearing It's like the fountain of youth. You're the fountain of youth. So that's what we're going to call it, pile 3. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, net or whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye.